Hello everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood farmer, A Shadowbox, and welcome back to the Great Smoky Mountains. It is a overcast and foggy morning. We can barely see the big cross, and that is weird. It was not like this when I left off. You can see that field is already harvested, and actually so is field 19, and the reason for that is I actually recorded episode 3, and when I was playing it back, I was not satisfied with it. I was not in a very good mood when I recorded episode 3, and it showed in the video. And I don't want that, I want the videos that I put out to be high quality. I don't want things that are, you know, if I'm having, a bad day, I don't necessarily want that to reflect in the video. I mean, if I talk about it, that's one thing, but I was not very entertaining in that video, I don't think. So, yeah, we missed out on that harvest, but we're going to work the fields again today. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to earn some money today. So, working the fields is going to wait for a minute. And we are going to see if we can't get the first part of our loan paid off so we can start getting some more equipment. First things first, we are going to sell these grapes. This is actually 2 harvests of grapes worth here that we're selling. Well, about 2. The second time when I went to pick the grapes, the vines were not completely full, but I figured, what the heck, we'll get it done anyway. So we got those done. We're going to take them to the market, and then we are going to take a look at what that canola Harley, okay, I'm thinking way too much about how much I want to go see Suicide Squad right now. But yeah, too much canola. Oh man, there's so much going on right now. I need you to excuse me for a second, please. Okay, sorry about that. Things were going off and dinging, and yeah, had to rectify that. But anyway, we had that canola, barley, and wheat harvested. So we are going to take a look at what we've got and try to decide to sell something. See what we can do. Because I really want to get at least, the goal for this episode is to get half of the loan paid off so we can have new equipment opened up to us again. Oh. There's Dollar General, the gas station, and Tractor Supply is right over here. So we get $200 per bushel of grapes. Not $200, $2 per bushel of grapes. Jeez, I knew I was like, that doesn't seem right. Anyway, first batch. There we go. Oh, right, I changed the key to drive control because that some modded tractors I have their IC command on space, so I switched my drive control key. Alright, that got us a good chunk of change. Nothing too special. We did have a little increase in funds between last episode and this one because we actually had a great demand for sugar beet. And I spent forever trying to find where the sugar beet is. It's actually a separate farm entirely, and you can't even really see it on the map. It's, oh boy, I don't even remember where it was. It might be field, that area next to field 34 there, but I don't think so. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to find that again. It was not too easy to find either. This map really doesn't have things labeled very well, unfortunately. Anyway, the sugar beet, potato, and wood chip storage is actually way just out of the way. Took me forever to find it. And something else I noticed about this map, the mirrors don't work on this map. They work on, and I have a feeling it's the map because I've loaded these tractors on other maps and on the default maps and everything works fine, but on this map, the mirrors just don't want to work. That's really disappointing. And I don't understand it. So if any of you guys do know what causes that, if you have a solution, I'd really appreciate it if you could tell me. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that guy parked there. Don't really know why, just seemed like a good idea. And we're gonna run on over to the JCB. Probably should grab a front weight. So I just uploaded episode 1 today, and it's doing very well so far. On pace to be my most viewed video in recent history, so thank you very much for your support there, guys. Let's get in here and pick up that front weight. Doesn't really matter which one. Whichever one fits. I keep wanting to hit space for my drive control, just from a, force of habit. Alright. We're all hooked up now. Let's take a look at... Whoop, wrong key. There we go. So we definitely have the most wheat, followed by barley. No, followed by corn, followed by barley, followed by canola. So, what do we have price-wise? Actually, canola really is not selling for very much at all. Wow, that just makes canola a really bad crop for this map. Look at that. Canola is usually like double the price of the others because it's has such a low yield, but man, nobody likes the canola apparently. Hanson will pay a pretty penny for barley. The freight yard, nothing really. Even though we can send the train out, I'm trying to weigh the benefit of the train versus the price difference. Farm shop would be the... No, Hanson is still the best place for both wheat and barley. How about corn? 444, 502. Farm shop's the best place for corn so far. Or the Cherokee mill. So mill or the farm shop for corn, and hands down, Hanson for barley and wheat. I guess we're gonna sell some... I guess let's sell a trailer of barley and a trailer of wheat. And we'll see where that gets us. Oh wait, the prices are about to tick over. Oh! Okay. Talk about timing. Great demand at the freight yard for wheat. Let's see. 747. Yep. Alrighty. We are going to the freight yard. That is for sure. Especially because we can send the train out. Perfect. Okay. Talk about luck. Holy cow. Alright, we are going to take this. I have to remember the best way to get to the freight yard, which is hard because you can't really see any freaking roads on this map. You can see a couple, but that's it. So we're just going to go into town and turn left, It's past the Cherokee Mill, I guess. So I did find a pack of tractors that I think I'm going to add to the series. And it has more than just tractors. It has a couple combines and a big sprayer. I may have done a mod spotlight on it by the time you see this video, but if not, there will be a mod spotlight on it coming soon. It's the Cat Challenger pack. I love Challenger. They're my second favorite brand after New Holland. Whew, this JCB really flies though. It's alright, I have my beacon on. That means everyone needs to look out. Look out! A Shadowbox is driving. That's why he has the beacons on. Oh, holy cow, that dude can float his car. Dang, that, you know, brings a whole new phrase to float like a Cadillac. Oh, except that wasn't a Cadillac. Oh, geez, that might be a Cadillac. I really don't know. Am I gonna get stuck behind this car all the way down to the freight yard? Talk about, like, best case scenario, though. Getting a great demand at the freight yard. I don't even really know how the freight trains work. Like, are you supposed to send them after every delivery? Or is it only, can you say do 5 deliveries to the freight yard and then send the train and get credit for every single delivery? Oh geez, we're going to be actually tight push to get 2 loads down here in time. Oh geez, tractor, now is not the time to slow down. I mean, I guess we wouldn't be really flooding the market with wheat. You know what, we could also just wait here and see what the price does. 747? No, I don't really want to take the chance of it dropping to like 600 something. So we'll go ahead and sell that trailer. And that is it for that. Send the train. Trailer can come down on the way. We are flying up to the farm. Guys, we're halfway through our first hour already. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make another load. An extra 12,000, that's great. We are well on our way to paying off the first half of the loan. It was all that stupid car's fault. That slow car we got stuck behind. Man, he's gonna make us late. We need to get another load of wheat to the freight yard by 9 o'clock. Alright, there's a dotted line, so I'm just gonna go around you. Alright, we are on the home stretch to get back to the farm. Of course, there are some hills in the way, but we don't have any wheat in the trailer, so we should be able to get up the hills with a minimal amount of problems. Alright, we should be fine. We should get back by 9 o'clock. We definitely won't... Oh wait, this is the wrong area. Oh no! What did we get stuck on? We got stuck on something. And I hit the wrong key. Instead of shift, I hit enter. Alright, well. This is where, you know, I would really wish that my mirrors would work. More wheat, please. Alright, Jim, throw the cover on, because we're going to be going so fast, we're not going to want anything to have any chance of spilling out. Let's get out of here. We have 20 minutes to get back to the shop, or not to the shop, to the freight yard. Alright, come on, just power over the hill, power over the hill, power over the hill. Lean forward. Alright. And down the hill. This is the speed we need. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And now I have to slow down. I'm just gonna cut out in front of that red truck. I have beacons on, it's okay. Right, I have beacons on. I don't have beacons on. Now I have beacons on, it's okay. Don't turn. Ah, you turn down this way. Okay. Right down here. Oh, oh no! That cost some time. 14 minutes. I think we'll make it now. I'm actually panicking a little bit less. But we definitely won't make all 3 tippers in this time. So we might actually, depending on what the price does, we might just sit on the remaining, like, half a trailer of wheat that we have left. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I'm stuck! Don't tell me I'm stuck. This is such the wrong time to get stuck. What am I stuck on? Frickin' tree. Okay, there we go. Okay, back into panic mode. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can make it, we can make it, we can make it. I'm gonna take a drink to calm my nerves, even though it's not that kind of drink. Come on, lean forward, lean forward. Push the tractor up the hill. Ah. 7 minutes. Alright, we made it. 6 minutes to spare. 90,000. 93,000. Alright, let's send the train. Alright. So this is day 3 or day 4 on the Great Smoky Mountains, which someone pointed out is in the Appalachian Mountains. So when I said it reminds me of the Appalachian Mountains, I was, that would be wise, because this is in the Appalachian Mountains. I don't know why. I was thinking that the Great Smokies were in, like, Washington and Oregon, and don't ask why. Geography has not really ever been my strong suit. I mean, I'm not stupid. Like, most of the time, I can tell you, what continent a country is in, and sometimes they're capitals, but, I'm not going to say, oh, oh, you're from France? What state is that next to? Like, I have known people that are like that, so, you may think it sounds ridiculous, and yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. I'm not like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Geography is not my strong suit, but I'm not a complete idiot with it. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, do we have some kind of, like, a computer up here that we can contact the bank at and be like, hey, we have the first half of your money. Alright. Yes. We can repay. Actually, I repaid a little too much there, but I don't want to take it back. Okay. So we're down to $1,000, but we have paid off more than half of the debt, which means that we can now purchase vehicles again and fields. Ooh, see, the price of the freight yard dropped down to $644. We can actually... It actually dropped everywhere, obviously. We have 15,000. It might still be worth it to sell, actually, just because it is a great demand, and we would get some operating capital out of it. Though, we do have 11 hours. So we might actually sit on it and see what the price does. Hopefully the price recovers a little bit before the great demand is over. I mean, we're going to need to get some more money before we can even sow any more crops, so we're going to have to sell at some point. Do I want to gamble? Well, let's get the wheat loaded at any rate, because we are going to sell it. So after seeing those atrocious prices for canola, I think I've come to a decision that we will hold the canola we have until we get a great demand, because that's literally the only way that is going to be worth that tiny yield that we got. And we are just gonna not farm canola anymore unless we knock the prices of all the other crops like down through the floor. There's just no point to farming canola on this map. So we're gonna go get the cultivator, and we're gonna start working on some fields while we wait and see what the price, what the price of wheat does. All right. New direction, new working width, no offset. Lower the cultivator, and let's drive. So guys, how have you been today? Well, not just today. How have you been since last time? Which was probably just a couple days ago. Hopefully, if I'm on the ball with things. I've been doing pretty well. No real complaints. Can't believe it's already approaching fall, though. I feel like we just got into summer. Alright. And let's go. So I don't remember if I mentioned this in episode 2 or in the deleted episode, but I did install that terrain and dirt control mod. So you can see the cultivator seems to be sinking further into the ground, as do the tractor wheels. That's due to that mod. And if this map had actually been prepared for the mod, like, made with that mod in mind, we could have, like, mud holes to splash through and stuff like that. But the map wasn't made with that mod in mind, unfortunately. But it still adds some neat enhancements regardless, so I left it in. Let's actually cut a headland here. Just so we have some room to turn around. You really notice a difference with that terrain and dirt mod when you are driving on a plowed field. It really sinks pretty deep, actually. We can turn off the beacon. We're on a field in the middle of the day. I think it'd be pretty hard for someone to accidentally run into us at this point. Alright. Now we can get back on the GPS. And not worry about messing up the grass on the sides of our fields too much. Or running into the fence. I can hear some stomping around going on upstairs. Sorry about that. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the 60 FPS. That took me forever to figure out how to do, actually. I had to re-render that episode 1 like 5 or 6 times because either it rendered in 60 FPS, but the quality was actually super low, so there was a lot of like artifacts in the video and a lot of blurriness, or it rendered in 1080p and was crystal clear, but in 30 FPS. And I was like, come on, 1080p, 60 FPS, I should be able to do this. Finally figured it out. And I was pretty pleased with the result, if I do say so myself. Alright, once we get this price ticked over on wheat, we'll see what happens, and then we might actually call it an episode here. The one thing about the 1080p 60 FPS, it does significantly increase file sizes. So, after I recorded my last episode, I was actually super tight on hard drive space, so I'm going to try to keep the episodes. I was, doing between 45 minutes and an hour. I think I'm going to keep them between 30 and 45 minutes. So we'll get the wheat ticked over, and we'll see what's going to happen with that, and then we'll make a decision. So the first thing we're going to get is definitely going to be a bigger seeder. Because let me tell you, it took forever to seed these fields with that tiny seeder. I mean, you saw some of it. Well, 3 meter working width is not good enough for this farm. We're gonna need to find something a little bit bigger. Maybe something that auto-cultivates, that would be pretty nice. Though we will keep this cultivator because we'll need it for potatoes, sugar beet, and corn. Oh, the price should have ticked over, so we'll get to the end of this row and see what's going on with it. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on with wheat. Wheat, 639. It actually went down, but it didn't go down too far. You know what, I don't want to take the chance. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it because we really need the operating capital. You know, we accomplished our main goal for today, which was getting the first half of the loan paid off so we can now buy better equipment and buy more land. Actually, how much is this field 37 here? Let's see. $250,000. Oh, okay, how about this one? 220. Okay, land is expensive. Note to self. Here was I expecting like 80,000 to 120,000. I guess the fields are pretty large when you think about it. It doesn't really look like it on the map, but they really are. Wonder what 36 would run us. Let's get hitched up. And let's go. Speaking of getting hitched up, one of my good friends from high school I just saw on Facebook. I haven't really talked to her in a few years, but I saw on Facebook that she got married and they're having their honeymoon in Rio de Janeiro and are at the Olympics. I was like, what a cool way to spend your honeymoon. You know, there's not very many people who can say that their honeymoon was spent at the Olympics. Alright. I'm gonna put on the hazards and just check the price of this field. Look at that, 12,000. Alright, well, this will be the first field we pick up. That seems odd, but, you know, whatever. I mean, 36 is probably a third of the size of 38, so I would expect it to be, like, at least $75,000. But, hey, I'll take $12,500, sure. How about this one right here? 31. 188. Alright. That'll probably be where we put our greenhouses. I don't think the townspeople would enjoy us driving heavy machinery right through the town on a regular basis. And by heavy machinery, I mean like combines, beet harvesters, you know, seeders and cultivators. A tractor and a trailer, I'm sure they don't really mind. But yeah, especially when we get to fertilizer spreading, I'm sure they would not be very pleased with that. Come on, dude, get out the way. Actually, I'm going to take a shortcut across this field so I can show you guys. Look at that. This is what the terrain and dirt control does on a plowed field. It's a really cool effect. And then compare that to this cultivated field. You can see the plowed field feels a lot, or looks a lot softer due to the suspension effects and the wheels like clipping into the ground more on the plowed field. It's pretty neat. I wish we get some, like, you know, dirt effects being kicked up front by the wheels or something, you know, not necessarily malleable terrain. I just mean, you know, a particle effect of some dirt flying up off the wheels. That would be awesome. So yeah, malleable terrain not going to be in Farming Sim 17. I think I touched on this already, but I'll say it again. You know, if they feel that they cannot do malleable terrain, I would rather have them not do it and have a stable game than have malleable terrain poorly done and have the game be a complete mess. Alright, let's get this sold. Won't be nearly as much money as we had last time, but it'll be some wiggle room. 9,000 from the actual sale, and let's see what the train gets us. And now we're up to 19,000. I believe the next size seeder is $52,000. Let's take a look real quick before we cut for the video. So we'll just stop right here really quick. And let's pull up the shop. I don't have any modded seeders in yet. 52,000, yep, and that is for a 6-meter working width, which is the same working width as our cultivator, so we know the cultivator can knock out a field relatively quickly, so that should be fine. However, once we get into potatoes or sugar beet and corn, again, we're going to need a lot more money, first of all. Second of all, we're still going to need the cultivator. So we're not going to sell the cultivator. We will trade in the small seeder we have now. Or actually, no, we won't, because we'll need that to plant corn. So we're going to have to keep the small seeder, so we're going to have to actually save up 52,000 cash. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for the so far very positive reaction I've gotten to the new series, though I am missing Dr. Vesuvius. Still have not heard any news about him or where he's been deported to, but I will keep my ears out and let you know any rumors that I come across. So, until next time, guys, I've been Shadowbox. This has been Farming Sim 15 on the Great Smoky Mountains map. Remember, link to all the mods I'm using are in a Google Sheet, link in the description below. And have a good one, guys. Hello once again, everybody. This is just an epilogue to episode 3. I was actually still working on cultivating the fields, and a great demand for corn just happened to show up. And it's at nearly 1,000 a ton. Well, it's at 900 a ton. So we are definitely going to take full advantage of that. And this is at the Cherokee Mill. I'm hoping this is going to get us enough money to get a new seeder. If not, we might have to go up and sell our potatoes or something. Or maybe we have some residual soybean left over, I don't know. Alright, let's see, how do we get up to... The Cherokee Mill is right behind Tractor Supply Company. Oops. Oops. Alright. This has turned into a really profitable day for us. So guys, I just wanted to make you aware of that. So, on next episode, we are going to have a new toy. And it may be a mod, or it may be a, it may be the in-game one, I don't know. Because I'm actually not going to purchase it yet. I'm going to purchase it in the next episode. But I just wanted to show you guys that we got the great demand, and I'm going to be selling it. So that's how we're going to get all the money we're going to start our next episode with. So, yeah. I will see you guys then. I just didn't want you guys thinking I, like, added money with a cheat mod or something. So, anyway, I'll see you guys then. Bye.